Everybody, welcome back to my channel. Sorry it's been a while. I am going to be getting up a really fun video for you soon, but I just have a few quick recipes that we made this week that were super simple and easy, and I hope you'll enjoy. I also threw in a quick dessert that was one of my daughter's favorites that she said she's ever had. So I hope you guys enjoy. The first recipe is the Boursin cheese TikTok pasta. So I just grabbed 2 containers of the Boursin cheese, put them right in the middle of your baking dish, and then a package of grated tomatoes, and I just poured those right into the container or the baking dish as well. And then I just covered that with a little bit of olive oil and pepper and got ready to put that into the oven. I baked this at 400 degrees for about 18 to 20 minutes until all of the tomatoes had popped open. While that was baking, I did go ahead and cook up my pasta, and I did set aside about a cup of the pasta water for later. Here's what it looks like as soon as it comes out of the oven. It smelled really, really good. So you're just gonna go ahead and stir that all together, kind of breaking up the tomatoes as you go along. This is also where the cup of pasta water comes in. I went ahead and added that in to help with the creaminess. And then just grab your pasta, pour it in, mix everything together, and you are ready to eat. I just made some garlic toast, and my daughter also had a yogurt. This was really good for how easy it was. It is that time of the season, so I went ahead and just made up a quick chili. So here I just drained some kidney beans and some black beans. I also have a can of diced tomatoes that I added in, and a can of tomato sauce. We do like things a little bit spicier with our chili, so I added some green chilies as well. And then a can of chili beans, and I did not rinse those, I just left the juices to kind of add in the flavor as well for this. After that, I did add in 1 extra cup of water that I mixed in the tomato sauce can just to give it a little bit more. And then I had some pork that I needed to cook up in the fridge, so I just cooked that up and added that in as well, and then started in on my spices. Oh yeah, I forgot I also had just a tiny bit left of these pepper and onions in the freezer, so I threw those in just to get rid of them and add a little more flavor as well. For the spices, I'm just adding in some onion powder, a little bit of garlic powder, some pepper, and then some chili powder. I stirred everything together, just making sure it was all combined, and then I let it sit for a few hours to infuse all of the flavors. I did forget to take a video of the end product, but we just served it with some red onions, sour cream, and a little bit of cornbread on the side. Our final meal was just a quick and easy ham and cheese biscuit pocket that I did in the air fryer. So I just took the Grand's biscuits, peeled them right down the middle so that you had two different halves, and then stuck a piece of ham and a piece of cheese, covered it back up with the top of the biscuit, and then made sure to seal the edges really good so that the cheese would not leak out while it was cooking. Once I did that, I put them all inside of the air fryer, and I had a little egg wash that I did over the top, and then stuck those into the air fryer. I put those in the air fryer at 375 degrees, timed them for 8 minutes. At the 4-minute mark, I did go ahead and pause it, take them out, and flipped them over and added a little bit more egg wash to them, and then put them back in. After doing this, I realized that they probably needed a few more minutes, so I would say maybe like 10 minutes and then flip them at the 5-minute mark. But these turned out really, really delicious. We just had some beans and chips along the side. And then I did take a picture here of the middle with the cheese all oozing out. Very good. The final dessert was just a dump cake. So you just take a box of yellow cake mix and a 15-ounce can of canned pumpkin. You don't want the pumpkin pie, you just want the straight pumpkin. You mix the two together. It's going to be a pretty thick dough, so I went ahead and sprayed down my baking dish, and then also added some flour to make sure that nothing's stuck. Like I said, with it being so thick, you just want to make sure that you really get it into the pan and spread it out evenly so that there aren't any spots that are thicker than others. Then once you do this, you're just going to go ahead and stick that in the oven. I baked this in a 350-degree oven for about 25 to 30 minutes until I poked it with a toothpick and that came out clean. Once that was done, I did take the toothpick and I just poked a bunch of holes in it and made a little frosting to go on the top. I just took some cream cheese, a couple tablespoons of vanilla extract, and a couple teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice, mixed those all together, and then spread that over the top while it was still warm. That way a little bit got into the little holes that I made with the toothpick to kind of get down inside the cake. This was really good. Like I said, my daughter loved this. She said it was one of the best desserts that she's ever had. I thought it was okay, probably not my favorite dessert, but if a kid likes it, you know it's going to be good. I hope you enjoyed this video, and you guys have a really great day. See you in the next one.